Cassie! Oh, sweetheart, what a surprise running into you here.
Carlotta told me you'd be here. Mother, there's something you need to know, and I felt that I should tell you first.
Honey, you seem upset.
Yeah. It's about Sloan. He's dying. And ever since New Year's, he's gotten progressively worse.
Thank you.
It won't be too long now.
It's a shame.
Well, I thought you ought to know.
Yes. I'm really sorry. I've hardly been a fan of Sloane's ever since he wrote that hideous book about me.
Mother, just let it go.
You're not letting me finish, darling. I was about to say that I have felt very sorry about some of the things that I did to him in retaliation. And to hear that he's dying, well, I'm sorry. It must be very hard for you and for Andrew. Don't make that face. I mean what I said sincerely.
Mother, I know how you feel about Andrew.
And I know how much you love him. And that you intend to stay married.
That's right. For better or for worse.
Well, let's hope it's for better. Anyway, I've given up. I'm not going to try and convince you otherwise.
Well, I don't know what to say. I'm thrilled.
I love you.
And I love you, too. That's always been there.
And I'm going to try to stop worrying about you.
And I will try to stop worrying about you.
Me?
Yes, you. That relationship with Joey.
Sweetheart, I really care about Joe. And I wouldn't hurt him for anything in the world.
But it's not Joey that I'm worried about. It's you.
Me?
I know that you care about him. I can see it. You're falling in love with him.
He is the most wonderful young man.
Yes. A very young man. Oh, come on, Mother. Don't you see this isn't going to work? It's inevitable. Joey Buchanan is going to break your heart.
Darling, you should try some of this. It's absolutely decadent.
Well, then I certainly don't want any.
Anyway, you're a dear to, be worried about Joe breaking my heart. It couldn't possibly happen.
You know, Mother, I know you better than anyone else.
You do? Well, I certainly hope I have some secrets left.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure. But there's a side to you that others don't see. A side that is very vulnerable and easily hurt.
Honey, Joe would never hurt me. He's the soul of gentleness.
Mother, I hate to remind you of this, but there was a time when you felt the same way about Jason.
Jace? Excuse me. Joe is not the least bit like Jason.
No. He's even younger.
You know something? That is an incredibly ageist, sexist statement that you have just made. Truly, darling, if Joe were a young woman and I was a man, you wouldn't bat an eye, would you?
Oh, yes, I would, Mother. Because Joey doesn't even know what he wants out of life.
Well, that's just one of the many areas in which I can help him.
Oh, yes, sure. Mother, what if Joey wakes up one day in his bed with you next to him and he decides that you're not what he wants? Then what are you going to do? Is your heart tough enough to take that? I don't think so. Joe, you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. I've missed you.
I've missed you, too. I don't like being apart. I don't like it at all.
Joe? You all right?
Yeah, fine. I guess it's just this Sloan thing.
Oh, yes.
so awful. But nothing more?
I love you so much, and if...
If what? Have you had second thoughts about us?
No, not at all. Have you?
No. No, darling, not at all. Oh, caro Giuseppe. But you look so serious. What? Is it just Sloan?
Well, it's Sloan and the fact that the spring semester will be starting soon. I'll be moving into the dorm. There's going to be a lot of studying to do, and I'm not going to get to see you as much.
I just got the solution to that. Move in here.
Are you serious? I mean, do you mean that? You don't think we'd be rushing things?
Oh, no. We love each other, don't we? And we should be together all of the time. And, Joe, that means that tomorrow, if you go to your mother's house to see Sloan, I should go with you.
You don't have to do that.
Joe, I want to. Oh, I want to be with you. Don't you know that? Don't you know? I want to be with you. Oh.